let's go. And so it begins. I'm ready, I'm so ready. Be given such a large task, it's so heavy. But I'm like Atlas of this rap shit. Weight of the world on my shoulders. Spit it the boldest till I control this. Gotta support the fan, man. I'm the oldest. Made a finger to the sandman. Sleeping like can't afford this. Heat seeping from when I speak like heat seekers. I'm blowing up, reaching the peak and blowing out speakers from when I'm flowing. What? Meant to go to the pinnacle. That's the goal. Golden cup. And I get a hat trick. I'm that sick. Rap saturated fat. Man, I spit like I'm salivating. Had the patience like doctors. But now I spit it too proper. So had to take it. My back is breaking from the grind. Y'all got me aggravated.
What's up YouTube, it's Mr. Christmas signing in, and today I'd like to give you an intro to what I hope to be a series called In the Gym on my channel. Now what this series is going to be is hopefully I can bring the camera into the gym with me and be able to record some of my workouts, hopefully on a weekly basis. I do plan on dropping one video weekly for this series, so hopefully that does work. The only thing that is hard for me to do is that I work out at LA Fitness, and as you may or may not know that LA Fitness is a little more busier than, it's not like a private gym where I'm in there by myself or just, a few people in the gym working out. This is obviously a commercial gym where everybody pays for the membership monthly and go work out, so it's not always as empty as I would like it. Now in this series I hope to give you guys some insight and some information on fitness, and by all means I am not a bodybuilder, this is not a fitness channel or anything, but I would just like to give and help those who may need it, just some advice on what I have learned throughout my years. A little backstory to how I got in the gym is I decided I wanted to change about 3 years ago. Just throughout my life I was always bigger, so 3 years ago I decided I wanted to change. I kept saying to myself, why am I still big even though I'm so active? I would play basketball for hours upon hours after school, middle school, high school, and even college. And I think to myself, why am I still fat? So I decided I wanted to make a change for the better and change my lifestyle. And I didn't completely change it to where, I changed my entire diet, and I changed my, obviously I changed my workout up because I started going to the gym and hitting the weights rather than just focus on basketball. So 3 years ago, while I was still attending college, I decided to start utilizing the gym that I was paying for anyway, that I wasn't using for my first and second year of school. So I told myself I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to the gym and work out for like an hour and a half, just lifting weights, no basketball, just lifting weights. So I made that a habit, and I knew that if I could discipline myself to do that, to wake up that early in the morning when when I'm used to sleeping in, then I'm mentally strong enough to do a lot of the things that I'm doing right now. When I first started, obviously I didn't know a lot of what I was doing. Just like many other people, you learn through experience, and you grow as a person and you grow your knowledge. So, I was just doing a bunch of workouts that were, that I saw on TV and what I saw people doing, not really knowing what I was working on. So, for example, I would be in the gym and I would hit the, the bench press, and then I would move on to military presses and, to some back rolls. And I was working like 3 different muscles without even knowing what I was doing. Obviously, when you're first starting out, you don't have the same knowledge that you do with experience. Now, as I got more and more into the gym, obviously, my body started to improve. I saw improvement in strength, improvement in endurance, and I was fortunate enough to meet one of my best friends right now. His name is Andre, and he actually gave me a lot of information because he played high school football, and he was just showing me a bunch of workouts that I didn't even think about. But no, I was very, very fortunate to have met him because he gave me a lot of insight and a lot of useful tips on improving myself and making a foundation for my gym life. Now fast forward to today. Obviously, as you saw in the earlier clip of the video, I weighed in at about 180. I think it was 180, 181. That is not the lightest I have been. The lightest I have been was 175, I think. And that is my target goal right now for this summer. It is May 8th right now. So I have about a month and a half until summer comes, and I would like to be at 175. You may think, 5 pounds is not a lot, but when you plateau like I have, and your strength is just there, and your weight loss is it's not coming down. It's hard. So that just tells me that I have to dedicate myself more in the gym, working out harder, lifting more weights, doing more cardio, rather than being complacent with my workouts. About 2 weeks ago, I had my body fat BMI measured, and I weighed in at 180 exactly, and my body fat was between 9.4 and 9.8. I don't really remember, but and that is a good body fat percentage. I would like to come down to 8%. That would just get your muscle shredded, and you would see more of your six-pack and more muscle definition. Obviously I know that takes a lot of hard work, but I'm gonna try for that. My goal would be 7.5%, but I know I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to compete or anything. What I'm trying to say is that if you put your mind to it, you can definitely achieve it. Myself as a living testimony, I feel like you can do anything you set your mind to. And I know that sounds cliche, but I've been on this fitness journey for 3 years now, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So I know if I can do it, you can do it too. Now hopefully you guys start following this series, because I'm very excited. Like I said, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just haven't really been able to, like I said, record in the gym. But hopefully I'll be able to do more of that in the near future. But anyway, it's Mr. Christmas, and I'm signing out.